A brief message from your friendly neighborhood editing Jordan. We tend to try to keep things pretty PG-13 around here, but this is an improv podcast. So, who knows what we're going to say. Sometimes we throw in some swearing, some sexual content, and some violence. So, as a general warning, viewer discretion is advised. Also to be noted, the opinions stated about a certain tabletop role-playing game are just that, our opinions. We love the game and we like talking about it. So, any criticisms are really just all in good fun. That being said, wizards, please hire us. All right, with that out of the way, let's get on with the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Nat One Podcast, aka Nope, because nope, you're not gonna want to hear what we're about to have to say. I'm Pertuset.
I'm Levi.
And I'm Jordan.
Distinctly non-leafy but snowy crunches. That's the sound it makes.
You know, I've always thought that snow kind of sound like leaves when it crunched.
I can see where you would get that idea. Why are we in the mountains again? I thought we were never going to do this.
These are different mountains this time, but honestly, I looked at the gold that we were given, not much the details of the mission.
Well, when the man described it to me and Reginald, he said something about there was this guy up in the mountains who was terrorizing local villages. He had created an armed band of brigands, and they were outsourcing people to come take him down for a sum. So,
Now, is this the same one that stole all of the Pertuset presents, or is this a different one?
I believe it's a different one. I think that one works alone, except for a sad old dog.
That's what
I
I
heard
thought.
it was
I think
a
he's
goat.
green.
I think it depends on regional. It might just be like
The
a weird
seafoam
bugbear. Yeah.
quite
That's
hairy.
what Jibber spends his
individual.
spare time.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't
But
know.
this guy's supposedly doing more than the Pertuset presents. They're like killing people. So like we've been told to get up and around here. Apparently they've got like a big list of people that they're like knocking them off on. He said something about a list. Well, he says that like when he comes through a town, then they're like getting people. He always makes sure that he checks it 2 times to make sure they got everyone. So they're being pretty thorough about it. And I don't know if it's like specific targets or if there's like criteria to be on the list, but he's just going around killing people, so they want him gone.
I wonder if we're on the list.
We might be on the list.
A thorough, organized criminal with henchmen where the effects trickle down and orders come from the top. It's like a mountain scheme. It's my favorite.
You kind of have to respect it.
I think you're thinking of a rhombus scheme.
Oh, am I? I forget. Is that the one that goes like this? Or is it like this?
Either of you spell rhombus.
Where do you put the 3?
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't know it in Elven, though, so it makes sense in Elven. There's a 3 in Elven.
I'm a half-elf. I speak Elvish.
You don't speak my dialect.
Why did you even bring up the Pertuset presents earlier anyways?
Because it's almost Pertuset.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
And
more
that was
sense.
the thing that happened last year, was the weird guy on the mountain came and stole all the presents.
Yeah. I
Pretty
don't really
sad, honestly.
I don't really keep track of when Pertuset is coming, so I wasn't informed.
I always keep track. That's when all the fun things happen, like free presents and people spending an insane amount of money on presents, which I peddle to them at exorbitant prices.
And lights, and there's all the stories that go around that time of year.
I guess.
Yeah. Stories of strange individuals coming into people's houses unawares, without their consent, leaving things behind that could be good but could be bad. Strange man.
But they're not even turning a profit for it.
Exactly. It's all through charity. It seems too highly suspicious to me.
I don't know. I spend the rest of the year down and worried about society. It's just kind of nice to think that people might be nice for one day a year.
Well, see, where I'm from, everyone's usually nice most days of the year, so it gets really suspicious when some random person comes around from nowhere. See, you guys came into town, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, we get it. They're like that because they're not from here." But when other people from outside of town, back home on the farm, come into town and they're not like they're nice like we are, we get suspicious.
Rightfully so, I figure.
You
But
continue to astound me. So there's a line to the inherent goodness in people in your perception, is what I'm hearing.
Precisely.
it
It's
makes sense.
something we've kind of made as a community as a way of keeping ourselves safe from outsiders.
Well, does your town celebrate Pertuset at all?
It's a household to household basis. Some of us are more staunchly correct, like my family, where we don't really believe in the practice. We only good things can only happen so many times a year, and eventually one of those days, who's to say that old man Grimbleknobs doesn't leave, like a bomb under the hearth one year instead of like a sock full of coal or something.
I'm not gonna lie, I did ask for a bomb for Pertuset one year. I
See?
did not get
See?
it. Well, I didn't get it.
Inherently destructive holiday. Inherently
Like a-
destructive
No, I think
holiday.
I'm just destructive.
Inherently destructive Docker Day.
But
All right.
if there's a strange man who surfs through the sky on a magical broomstick that is guided by a team of 13 flying enhanced gerbils, if he's willing to give out presents to anyone just because they might have happened to be good for the year, when that can change on a year-to-year basis, who's to say he doesn't give someone like Doc who wants a bomb?
I don't think that anything I've ever done can be classified as good.
That's what, but you're missing the point. You're missing the point. What if someone is good all year and they get a bomb, and then the next year they're like, okay, now I have the bomb, and now I'm going to be bad this year with the bomb?
Then I think you've just used the system to your advantage. You got the bomb.
Bad
See.
system. Bad system. Needs
This-
complete reorganization.
It's the mountain scheme. It's trickle down. There's no fault to the actual what's his name again? Grimblestank. I'm really in it for the money.
Grimbleknobs.
Grimbleknobs,
Have to know your enemy.
I suppose. So what I'm hearing is he's doing a long con and trying to take down civilization slowly by giving us and coddling us like everything we need. Or the other thing I'm hearing is I need to supplant a godlike deity in your hometown, Mimsy, so that way we can celebrate a Pertuset like counterculture event and profit immensely.
Oh, well, we don't really do like money back at home.
Then who did I give all my money to when I was staying there?
You gave money to someone?
Why did you give money to anyone?
They told me there was a place to stay.
Probably wasn't a native if you gave money to someone.
No.
We do have people who come through like that. Like I said, that's why we don't trust outsiders. If they're nice, they come in and we expect them to be like, oh, everyone around here is nice. So if I pretend to be someone who's nice from here, maybe I can swindle some people and get all their money.
Con man got conned.
I'm going to chuck an energized gerbil at him.
Me?
No, the guy that...
The guy that stole all your money.
Yes, I think he was either also an elf or one of those weird, not quite elf things.
Not
Half
quite.
elves?
No, one of those weird offshoot ones where there's only 5 per country.
Oh.
There's 30
Right.
offshoots, and each one
Yeah.
there's 5 of them. I don't know what they're called.
Like the weird tree ones.
Half
Yeah.
elves?
No, not a half elf.
No.
They're distinctly weird. There's water ones, there's space ones, there's wood ones.
Quarter
They're fully elves,
elves.
but then we get. I was gonna talk about inbreeding again, but that did not end well last time.
No, it did not. We had to get out of there fast because
Who's
of that.
inbred?
I would like to be, honestly, because it is cold up here. No, I meant inbred, The food.
That's what I was
I know,
talking
at
about.
least you
I
learned
know.
what it meant this time.
That's what I was talking
I'm glad it finally
about
got through.
being inbred.
I was mostly I really wonder what it'd be like to be inbred, but
Like after it's baked or baked into bread, because one of those would be an excellent torture method.
no, I think like after it's been baked and for a little while, because then it'd be like a really nice fuzzy coat that you can eat yourself out of. And if we figured out how to do it, we could sell it as an experience or fashion.
Both.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a bird problem though.
Eh. That's why we can pay the bird warranty.
But
Bird insurance.
Exactly.
insurance.
Now, I don't know.
I don't know how insurance works.
It's complicated, but mostly all you have to know is that it's useless.
It's the most brilliant scam ever invented.
Yes.
Ah,
But in any case, I don't know how they do it in Half-Elf land or really any other land, but at least back where I was from, Pertuset was a magical time where all the adults would give me free stuff, especially the more that I cried.
see, it's a holiday that can be manipulated by the master manipulators. It's clearly got some flaws going on in it, and I don't think it stands for benefit to society.
If
Don't
it is a
ruin this for
non-con,
me.
that just makes me like it even more.
I like
Both of
making
you
money.
liking it is not
I know
helping
you
my
like
opinion
making
of it.
money.
Anyways, Pertuset, the fake holiday that's not real, is besides the point right
It's a
now.
real holiday. It's
not-
recognized by most people.
Nope,
Mhm.
nope. It's not
Did you-
important right now. What?
Did you guys also leave out like food for old Grimblestank?
Yes.
I mean, we didn't in my house, obviously, but we did have neighbors who would leave out things like I think old man Crashius laid out like kidney beans.
Mm.
Plates of kidney beans. That seemed pretty common from his household. But he did also grow kidney beans. So that might have been
Oh.
like the only thing he really could put out on a regular basis.
Mhm.
We used to do cheese, but then Pertuset accidentally fell on cheese day, and that was kind of a mess.
Oh yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
watch out for cheese day.
Yeah.
We have like a cellar at our old farm, but it's got like prison bars in it. So we keep all the cheese in the back behind the prison bars.
Smart.
Make sure to leave nothing there, and then when cheese day, we don't even have to worry about cheese day back on the farm because they're just in there. They can't get out.
I have a special incantation I was taught that is supposed to protect you from the cheese on cheese day. We're getting a little off topic, but I'll tell you guys in case it ever happens. It's lactose and toddler ants. But in any case,
What does it do?
it's nothing really magical. It's just kind of like the magic of old Grimblestank. You just have to believe that it's real and it's makes you feel better.
It's one of those orcish delights.
Sort of, yes.
Yeah.
That does sound orcish.
Well, regardless, right now, the guy we're looking for, he's been up and down the mountain. They say he's moved with unrealistic speed as well. Honestly, he's sounding like he might be a pretty tough fight. So, I mean, I'm just trying to make sure you two are like mentally prepared for this. I know the last time we were in the mountains, we got a little sidetracked with the inn and the infinite and all that.
Well, I can still feel my fingers right now, so that's a good sign.
That duck rock was good, though.
It was.
No.
It's a good duck rock.
This
Well,
place
I
isn't
wouldn't
that
give-
bad.
I mean, it's just the mountains.
It's mountains and cold, but I don't know. The last one was like it was like a field of mountains. There was no escape, no civilization. At least here, it's kind of like a singular spire almost.
It's just
Mostly like
a mountain.
I can kind of look down and see like a village way down there in the
Yeah.
grassy spot.
Yeah, it's almost like you think there would, like, the way it looks, you would think there would be like something important maybe at the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's leading to a singular place.
Yes.
It's kind of an
Though-
obvious place to have a crime operation operate out of.
Yes, but if you don't have people like us, they can just do whatever they want, and who's gonna stop them, right?
Exactly,
Like the villagers.
Well, if they had a bomb, it would make things easier.
But we've already established they don't get
But
those.
what if the criminals were the people who wanted the bomb on Pertuset, miss?
Well, I mean, if they've been good the entire year, who's to say they can't have a bomb?
Either
Or you
way,
can just build your own. I found that's usually the better method. Just build your own bombs.
the bomb seller is looking happy either way.
Exactly. This is a system that disenfranchises the good proletariat.
Have you been reading smut again?
Is that like books about dirt?
Might as well be.
I think he was listening to that guy that was talking in the town square in the last village over.
The crazy guy.
He
Yeah,
was
the
very
crazy guy.
profound.
That's one of those
Very
purple
profound.
elves. You don't know what that they come from underground. Don't
He
listen to
told
them.
me his name was Carl, and he was very intuitive, I thought.
Mimsy, you would trust a man named Carl.
It was spelled with a K.
That's worse.
At least he told me that. I couldn't really read it when he wrote it out, so I asked him.
Honestly, listen, forgive me for saying this. I bet he couldn't read it. I'm just gonna say it. I bet he couldn't read it.
I have no evidence to support whether he could or not because I can't read, so I don't know if he read it, and I was the only person there, so I don't really have an argument to follow up with. But regardless, that's also not important right now. The moral standing of Pertusetmus can be discussed at another time. We
True.
have a job to do.
Yes. Now, this is a teleporter. That means, or if it's someone that moves very quickly, they may be a teleporter of some sort. Whether they themselves are teleporting, or if they have lackeys, or scrolls, or what have you.
Or if they
might
can
have to-
fly.
Oh, I hope
They
they
might
can
be able to
fly.
fly.
I
They
don't like
might
the
have
ones that
some
can
kind
fly.
of fast-moving mount, perhaps.
Maybe.
We've dealt with those before.
We'll have to be ready.
Yeah. There is if he can do this stuff like teleporting around, if it's not like a quick moving mountain, probably magic of some kind, probably can cast.
Oh, if it's magic, I can mitigate magic.
Exactly.
That's good.
We have some magic of our own. In fact, Doc, I think we're getting relatively close to the peak. Would you be able to cast that one spell that lets you, like, see through the walls and notice all the bad people up there or something?
Yeah.
I do think I see like a structure.
Mm.
It's like a large. It kind of looks like a warehouse.
Where they keep all their nefarious goods. Perhaps
Where the bombs
bombs.
Perhaps
Yes.
bombs. I
If
bet it's
this
bombs.
ends with me getting dozens of bombs, I will be so happy.
Well, let's see what your magical eyes see, or whatever, however it works. I can't remember if it's like you see through the wall, or if you see like the essence of the people
It's just
behind the
kind
wall.
of an outline.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's see what we got. So maybe we can pin this guy down. I wasn't
Alright.
really reading the note earlier.
So, I'm seeing it's trying to get a better vantage point. I'm seeing at least 14 people down. It's about 2 floors. First floor, I can't see the second floor yet, but first floor, there's about 14 people. Very tiny people. Does he have gnomes working for him?
Or goblins.
Or goblins?
Or
Oh, I hate dealing
halflings.
with goblins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm going with gnomes. It looks like gnomes. 14. They don't seem to be doing anything. They're kind of standing. They're standing in rows, like lined up. I can't.
Like a dance recital in a warehouse or something?
No. It looks like they're standing. Hold on. There might be. I think they're at tables, so they might be building something, doing something,
bombs.
building bombs. Maybe
Mhm.
we can hope. On the second floor there's only one person up on the. No, there's 2 people up on the second floor.
Mhm.
Taller, can't tell what that might be the person we're looking for, but he's joined by somebody else.
Is there a size or any deciding factor?
They look humanoid, average height. I can't tell from here.
Well, maybe we should just go up to the front door and ask. The
Yes.
conker's got an itching to bonk someone on the noggin.
We'll do that bit.
Do you give yourself a new nickname?
No, that's my stick. That's my beating stick.
Right.
I read that because I got the new one, like a town back. A guy said it was like better. It's
Mhm.
got like a little magical doodad on it. He like sprinkled some magical enchantment on it so it hits better, supposedly.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, you guys stand outside the door. We'll clear out this first floor in one fell swoop. If they're tiny, get ready with either your most explosive but quiet, or your beaten stick, Mimsy.
What
Doc.
if I just stand by the door and just donk them all as they come out one by one?
That's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a classic bit that I saw in one of those. You guys know High Society, right?
Vaguely. A long time ago.
Is it like a club where everyone's high all the time?
Sort of, but not just a club, more like several clubs interspersed throughout all of society.
Oh, no, can't say I've ever heard of that. No.
Or they have these fancy things that you can pay a lot of money for that are like gems, and when you look through them, there's like a story being told on the gems. But it's not like words, it's like
Yes.
moving pictures. I saw this once. I'm going to go in there and say, you guys better come take a look at this, and point outside. And they're all going to, without being able to maintain their curiosity, come outside, either in a group or in individuals. And you just get ready, like on the other side of the door, get ready to get them, okay?
Got it.
Got your
Should
spots?
look around. I used
Sounds
to have
like-
one of those when I was a kid.
Sounds like a
Sidetrack,
plan
sorry.
to me.
All right. There's some really fun ones you can find if you ask the right people, and I'm them. Anyway. Guys, you're going to want to come take a look at this. There's a malicious dragon outside.
Would they come outside for a malicious dragon? I
I
would
would think
probably
you
want
would
to
want to
stay inside.
stay
Oh, here they
put.
come.
Oh,
One,
here they go. Yep, get him. Get him.
yep,
Get 'em.
two.
Stay down. Oh.
All right, okay. Wait, I'm losing track now
Oh.
because you're getting where I was
I'm
counting.
This one's
just. I'm
scrambling,
going to
this one's
stay back and just
scrambling.
hit them from a
You're also
distance.
got, oh, this one's
It's squealing,
like,
it's squealing.
this one's still like alive. It's on the
Just-
ground. That here's
I'm just lighting everything on fire.
okay. Well, that
Oh,
was
all right.
much considerably easier than I thought it was going to be.
They didn't put up like any fight at all. Well, the one I had, I think it was going to climb on my arm soon, but I got it. It's good. It's gone.
I don't like how that one just kind of popped. That's
You
bizarre.
hear like a whirling of wind. It
We're on
almost
a
sounds like
mountain.
there's. Well, yeah, but like it almost sounds like there's like something flying around. Maybe I think I.
You think
Oh,
there
you
really
don't-
is a dragon?
I hope
Wait,
not.
wait.
That'd
Can
be
you
too
see? Is
fun.
the guy still in there, Doc? Is the guy still in there, or is he out? Is he out?
It's-
Because if he's flying, it might be him.
Yeah, there's only one person upstairs now.
He's
Oh,
out.
No.
He's loose. We gotta find him.
We gotta. If we interrogate the one that's up there, they'll tell us what's going on. But are we gonna talk about the way these things are wearing? Like it covers their whole body, the foot included. Why?
It's
Why
very
is-
bizarre and why it's
It's
such
fuzzy.
bright colors.
It looks like, well, they're all wearing it, so maybe it's some kind of like uniform, some kind of like henchman uniform that they're all wearing.
Aren't they supposed to be intimidating, like highwaymen? What is?
Well, maybe it's like kind of like a circus where it's like they're ridiculous, so it's intimidating.
That, or maybe
I don't think you can be ridiculous and short and be intimidating.
It might be disarming, like, oh, you wouldn't hurt a poor little baby, and then
Exactly.
they attack you like a rabid pack of squirrels.
Exactly. Or rabbits.
Or
Rabbits are
rabbits.
vicious.
Yeah.
Did you know they make them tinier?
What do
Rabbits?
you mean?
Yeah, there's a species of rabs I found out.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I have one of those little gems with the stories that have rabs in them.
He's
Oh.
still flying around out there.
Okay, let's go up the stairs here. Oh, this place is hard. It's like stone, or like it's all like metal.
Metal? That's a strange thing to build something out of. How much metal would it take to build a building?
Like
A
so it takes so
considerable
much.
amount.
It's got like, are those light sources magical? They look like they're, oh no, they're just
Doesn't look
hanging
like it.
from like
It's
rope.
not dancing lights. It's what is that?
And I don't know what these things are. They could be bombs. Look at this thing.
Whoa! Careful with that.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of things laid out on the table here. Like this one kind of looks like a horse. I think it looks like it's maybe halfway done. But what if they were like, it's like a trick. right? It's
I
like a
don't-
trick.
I don't know. I don't think it's a bomb because I'm not getting anything.
Well, it's not done
Let's-
yet.
No, this
Mm.
entire. Hold on.
I found something dastardly.
This
Oh, well, what do you
entire
have?
place is magic.
Mhm.
I wasn't getting it because we were inside, and so it's like when you look at something too close and you can't see the entire thing. But if you move, this entire place is magic.
Be careful where you step, everyone. Besides, they might have mundane traps that have these in them.
What is?
The fuck
What is that?
It's a red and white striped tiny hook, or so it seems. But then when I do this, it's a knife.
Oh my goodness! It's a portable weapon. It's a
Mm,
make on the go weapon.
unsuspecting.
I think that's candy.
It is quite sweet, and it makes my breath smell minty.
Yeah, I think that's candy.
But
But
more like
you-
mint
but-
mixed with like a pepper.
Maybe don't eat it though, because it's still everything's magical, so it might be like bad.
You could definitely still use that as a knife. Look at it.
Oh, you
I-
absolutely could.
You
I
could
already
hurt someone
swallowed.
with that.
I swallowed the candy. It was tasty.
Oh.
This is the duck rocks all over again.
It was hard to go down though because it was kind of like it got lodged in my throat. I think I was supposed to not swallow it immediately.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this crime boss is like, because like crime bosses, they got to like pay off their underlings to make sure they're always happy and stuff so that they don't like get them. Maybe he's
Mhm.
like giving them out candy so they can
Pays
have
them
candy.
candy.
But a
Ah.
kind of candy that can be useful if a fight suddenly breaks out.
Oh yes.
Very quickly used to make a weapon.
This candy that I just ate could in fact be some sort of stimulant or a potion.
Precisely. Or like
Mhm.
we said the thing earlier about like disarming people. Like you could just go into a town and be like, "Oh, here's some candy for like I don't know, like Pertuset miss or something." But then you like break it and get them. You like poke them with it.
A
Right when you get up
Pertuset
to
Miss Caper.
Exactly.
Still hear him going around outside. Do we just need to shoot that thing down?
I don't know. I was
that's
going to
a
go
good-
ahead and interrogate this person right.
Did you just knock
She's
him out?
just on the floor.
Or did you kill her?
I used the knife and it's
you
lodged in
just-
her
Why
throat.
is
You
it?
kill-
oh
you
my
killed her.
God.
So it is a deadly weapon.
See,
It is a deadly
they were
weapon. That's not.
making
Oh.
deadly weapons. They were making deadly weapons.
This
who-
could be-
Alright.
This could be one of those changings, one of those people that just look like other people. I would
Right.
not just stab an old lady unless she had a lot of money.
I search to see if she has money.
You don't have what's that one? That one that lets you talk with the dead.
No, I don't.
You don't have that one ready.
No,
Ah.
that was. I
no
didn't
money.
learn that one. Dead
Hmm.
people freak me out.
Yeah, I think that's more for those well, those folk we find in the cathedrals and stuff.
Oh, the
Weirdos.
priests.
Mm-hmm.
Nice gentlemen, those lot.
Weirdos.
They're up to something.
They're up to something, but the existence of Pertuset in general isn't up to something.
Oh no, I am.
Oh, okay. I'll accept that logic then.
I think
What
it
is-
can be pleasant and up to something at the same time. I'm not optimistic about much. Let me have this.
Mm.
Okay. But I'm just saying, even if Grimble Knobs himself were to walk through that door, I'd probably it's the guy!
Oh,
Oh, he went down real easy.
he looks. I don't know what you would call it, like happy, but in a festive way.
Oh, I think you're looking for the word you're looking for is jolly.
I was going to say jovial.
Jelly?
No, jolly. They make little candies out of them. They call them ranches.
Well, does he fit the description? I forget what the note said. Do you remember,
Oh, no,
Mimsy?
You
Let
two
me
were the
ju-
ones that took
you
the
know-
job.
Really, we should have just pulled this out earlier.
We
and
still
you
had it?
guys look over it. Yeah, well, I couldn't read it, so like I took it, but then I kind of forgot about it because like I can't really do anything with
What
it. But I
happened to the
also
rule that anything that needed read went immediately to me?
well, I also forgot that like you guys could both read it because we got caught up in talking about it. So then I forgot I had it, and then we got up here, and a whole slew of things happened. So here, just take it, There it is, just take it.
Right. I just saw the number of money at the bottom and just assumed we would do whatever it was. There you go, Doc. Yeah, take a look
Oh,
at that.
that's a large number. Okay.
Isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know who gave us the job exactly, but it's worth it.
All right. I mean, he's bald with the
Mhm.
beard and the weird multicolored mustache.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know.
Seems
Does
like
he
some
have?
pink on the end
Oh,
there.
who wants to check for the tattoo? I don't want to touch him and check for the tattoo.
Where is the tattoo?
Lower.
I'll handle it. I'm always the one who has to get my hands dirty.
All right.
What's it a tattoo of?
It should be gerbils, and it's holding a banner. It didn't say what the banner said though.
Well, they're holding something. I don't know if that's what is considered the banner, but yeah,
But
I
it's
think I can see.
gerbils.
Yeah, it's gerbils.
Are you sure it's not
Um,
hamsters?
No, that's I know my gerbil from my hamster, Reginald.
I shouldn't be surprised.
I mean, it looks like it's him.
13 gerbils to be precise.
What is this clothing that he's wearing? Does it say anything about what this is? It's winter wear, but
Oh, well, he lives on a mountain. He has to insulate himself somehow.
like all these bells and whistles.
Yeah, bells, whistles. He's got
Surprised we didn't hear him coming.
So maybe he was like magically disguising himself.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it say if he needs to be dead or just brought back and unconscious or?
It just says dealt with. Multicolored mustache. That's so weird and specific.
It is. And do you think it's just magical? Do you think it was born like that?
For some reason,
don't
that feels
know.
familiar to me. Multicolored mustache. I feel like I've heard that before.
I think like those goofy halflings or whatever they're called. They think that the Pertuset Miss old Grimblesnatch had a multicolored mustache, but I think that's nonsensical, right? I mean, where do you draw the line? The gerbils?
Yeah, it's not. I don't.
The gerbils make sense.
Well, the gerbils make sense, but
It
like
probably
you,
dyes it. It's just a fashion statement, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those halflings.
gerbils, multicolored mustache,
Mm-hmm.
bells and whistles,
Mm-hmm.
jovial.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Did anybody see what he was flying around with?
Let me just take a step outside for a second.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take a note from Reginald's book and say you guys are gonna want to come see this.
But for
If
real
you
this
hit me
time?
with a stick, I'm going to be very upset.
No, for real this time. No stick.
Okay.
So if you'll just direct your gaze over to see like about 10 feet to the right of the
Oh.
doorway, there's
Oh no.
13
That's a
gerbils
broomstick.
Are they crying?
guiding a
I didn't know gerbils
broomstick.
could cry. How did they
Oh,
know to
no,
cry?
they're screaming. Oh my god.
I didn't think he was real, to be
I-
honest.
That one's taking its own life. Oh no! Oh my gosh!
And now he isn't real anymore. Now he isn't real.
Did we just
I'm
ruin
pretty sure we
Pertuset
just killed Old Man Grimble-Knobs and probably ended Pertuset Miss, which in my world is a win.
Don't.
Well, last year with that weird green criminal, he stole all the presents and they still celebrated Pertuset Miss the next morning anyway.
He gave them back though.
Did he?
Well, if we find
Oh my god, those are Pertuset Miss presents. Those aren't bombs.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now, yeah.
If we get a priest, we could also bring the presents back, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
We just revive old Grimblenobs here.
You don't think that lady in there was like his wife, do you?
I think that's absolutely.
Probably.
I think she's Mrs.
Probably.
Grimblenobs.
Shit.
Well, I didn't want to say anything. First off, did I ever tell you guys what the name of this mountain is?
No.
No, you didn't mention it actually.
You just said, we're going up another mountain, and I said, oh my god, buy me gloves this time.
It's not particularly relevant, but I thought that I was going to have our Pertuset celebration after we finish this mission back in town. But I think instead we're just going to get rid of this mountain real quick.
Get rid of the
How
mountain.
do we get rid of it?
Yes.
I don't know that I can do that.
I have two presents for you. And normally I would charge a premium for the wrapping, but this is a dire circumstance.
Are they bombs?
One of them is a bomb, the other is a scroll of fly. So I think you can understand where we're going with this. Also, the name of this mountain is Takanomi Point.
We drop the bomb over the town of the guy who gave us the job so we don't have to go back to him in shame.
No, we level the mountain.
We level the mountain.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And we cast
we're
fly
gonna-
so that
well-
we don't die hard.
We should probably loot the place first.
I feel bad. I don't think I'd ever say that before, but I think I would feel bad.
Well, wait. Let me just. Okay, I don't really believe in all this Pertuset stuff, but if it is real, let me just dig around in the old whistles here for a second, and yeah, here it is, the Grimblenobs list. It's got all the names on it. Maybe we could deliver some presents this year.
That's a bit too much work, don't you think?
And we could charge people.
For the holiday spirit, I think it's our duty, honestly.
All right,
It's
I'll
a
start
shipping
rounding them up.
fee.
Yep,
Mhm.
shipping fees. Old Grimblenobs, he's hard on cash this year, so we just did not too much,
We've been contracted out, is all.
Exactly.
He's getting up there in age, and a bomb just so happened to go off at Takanomi Point.
Yeah, no one was harmed. They just had to relocate to somewhere that no one knows of.
And also, the way I see this, we get to keep both the scroll of fly and a new set of 12 gerbils in a broom.
12? Oh, yeah, the one.
Yeah.
I shouldn't laugh, it's horrible, but that's really funny. It's not funny, but it's really funny.
All right.
We can buy another one. Those things don't live that long, right? Like,
I
I mean,
can
how many
make
times
them
did he
fly.
go through them?
I think they're
That's a
like,
good question.
they might be like magical gerbils, though.
Oh, then they're fine. We
I
just
can
gotta
make a gerbil magical. That's easy.
we could just like put some collars on them so they don't do what that one did again.
You're not gonna do that thing that I've heard that like several magic users do when they try to make gerbils magic, where they just heat it up and then it like explodes, right?
Not going to lie, I have popped a few gerbils trying.
I don't trust you to make the gerbils magic.
It's just not funny. This is so traumatic. My brain is melting. I will not pop the gerbil if we get a 13th gerbil. I give you my word.
Coincidentally, when people buy those special gems from me, they also call that popping a gerbil. But in any case,
Does this
time
mean
to hop
that
on.
Mimsy is the new Grimblenobs?
I think so.
Because you killed
Perhaps
Grimblenobs.
it's time for a change in the spirit of Pertuset to make it a holiday that makes sense.
Ooh. Look at his heart. Look at his heart.
My heart?
Yeah,
I can cut out Grimblenob's heart.
Well, no. I mean,
Oh,
Doc,
please,
your magic.
do not.
Can your magic like see his heart or something?
That is in fact Mimsy's heart. What am I looking at?
He just said something positive about Pertuset, so like maybe his heart grew.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna tell him, but his heart is already like abnormally large. I don't think it should get any bigger.
Oh,
What are you guys talking about?
It's like a little concerning, and I wasn't gonna say anything, and I don't think you should either.
all right. Alright, well, Mimsy, you want to set off the bomb and then hop on?
Oh, yeah. All right. How do you set these things off again?
Just kind of chuck it really hard.
No.
But Reginald said I could.
Do you know how to do it safely without popping us like gerbils?
Yes.
It's Pertuset, miss.
I don't, Reginald. Can you tell me before we leave so that Doc doesn't take it from me?
I did tell you, just chuck it like really hard.
Just chuck it. Okay, yes. I do know how to do that.
If you blow us sky high, I'm going to hurt you.
Fair, I think.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. All
3,
right.
2, 1.
Timber! Merry Pertuset to all! And to all, a goob night!
This is my favorite holiday.
Ah!
Hey! We hope you enjoyed the episode you just listened to. If you really like our content, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on YouTube, and look for us on Spotify. If you'd like to see us continuing to do more fun projects in the future, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can find our page linked in the description above all of our other social media links. And finally, if you'd like to keep up with the zany shenanigans of our lives and check out some more skit-based content and things like that, check us out on Twitter and TikTok, links in the description. And hey, thanks!